how can the average Christian practically walk with the Holy Spirit, hear from him, and maintain an intimate relationship in all the areas of their life?
It's very difficult to relate to the Holy Spirit. And the reason is because when we read the Old Testament, we see God at work. And so it's very easy for us to see God as creator, his power, opening Red Sea, doing all these miracles. It's very easy for us to conceptualize Jesus working his miracles and so on. But then when it comes to the Holy Spirit, it's almost as if he's a disembodied entity. And it's very difficult for us to make sense within our senses of who he is. And so the first thing we do is to think of him as an influence and not a person. When you say something is an influence, it means he's a force. And you don't have a relationship with a force. I don't have a relationship with electricity, because electricity is a force. And so you only use it, but you don't relate to it. But the Holy Spirit is not to be used. He's to be related with, is to be known. And so the Bible talks about the fellowship of the Holy Spirit. Much of that comes by being conscious of him, being aware that he is with us, and also learning over time to identify his works and his movement, how he speaks, how he leads, how he directs. And it comes through a long time of fellowship. We've talked a bit about that in how to hear his voice and how he speaks to us. And because people find it difficult to relate to the Holy Spirit, they like to relate to people who are operating in the Holy Spirit. So instead of somebody listening to the Holy Spirit, he would rather listen to a prophet, because the Holy Spirit doesn't seem like a real person. And so we have outsourced his work to other people. You listen to him and tell me what he is saying. But the Holy Spirit must be known in his personhood and be identified when he works and when he leads. And when we do that, our whole Christian life takes on a new form, and it becomes a very empowered Christian life, because you can actually see him at work in your life in real ways.